Hey guys, Ironwolf here, back with another Hyrule Conquest video. Today I'll be making a video talking about the Armos, which are the little hopping statue soldiers of Hyrule. The Armos, very similar to Lon Lon Ranch, are an NPC faction. They're technically not a faction of their own like Lon Lon is. They're actually part of the wildlife faction Hyrule. They're on most of the maps in the game, every map except for Misery Mire, as of right now. And they have these little ancient ruins. There's usually one ruin per map, and they have a couple of Armos protecting it. You can, if you choose to, you can go there, defeat the Armos that are defending the ruins, take it over, and then you can start producing Armos of your own. Now Armos, they cost 30 rupees, 30-second build time. It's pretty standard. It's a very cheap unit. The upside to the Armos as a soldier unit is they're actually quite durable. They have pretty good survivability, especially against Pierce and other like ranged attacks in general. So that's pretty good. I don't see a lot of players go for them, although I would recommend with the Gerudo that you look into going for the Armos a lot more, because with the Gerudo you're going to be lacking a lot of tankiness early on with your fast expansion. And what I've seen Gerudo players do that go for the fast expand, they'll build their oasis right next to the ruins, and they'll just produce grunts into the ruins to defeat the Armos defending it. And then they'll just add the ruins to their expansion, and then just produce Armos along with their grunts, which is very good because when you're raiding with the Gerudo, you're gonna be producing a lot of rupees because of the loot mechanic, and because of that, you can pay for these Armos, which are very cheap. So that's something to keep in mind, something like that, if you're a Gerudo player, or, if you're playing the Hylians, or just any faction in general, you might want to keep in mind, going for the Armos. They're pretty good, and they can throw your opponent off for sure. They're not too fast, as you can see here, just very standard infantry move time. Like I mentioned earlier, they're pretty durable, their damage isn't amazing, where they shine is their durability. They have low health, but their armor makes up for it. They have very similar stats to the Hylian Castle Guard, which is definitely one of the tankier early game infantry units. So there's a couple of these, on all the maps, and I will show you guys where all the Armos ruins are on all the maps. As for right now, here's the Hylian one. It's over in the middle left portion of the map, as you see down here, right here. This is the Armos ruin on the Hyrule Field map. I will be going into details on the other ones as well and showing you guys for that as well. Alright, and here is the Armos ruins on Death Mountain. You see here, it's over right here. Let me show you. If you look down at the mini-map here, it's right here, this little white spot. It's in this massive crater area between the two, between player 2's base and player 1's base. It's right up in here, as you see. There's a little path leading up to it. It's got some Armos protecting it, like usual. It's right up here. You can choose to take this over if you want. Here on the Gerudo Desert, actually, we have two Armos ruins. One on the middle, or like the upper left, and one on the bottom right. As you see here, they got a bunch of Armos protecting them, these ancient Armos. So yeah, because this map is pretty much parallel, or not parallel, symmetrical of each other, like the two sides. So there's one over here and one down here. And here, as you can see on the Lost Woods, in the middle left area of the map that you see down here, right there, there is another Armos ruins. As I mentioned earlier, Misery Mire is the only map in the game as of right now that does not have any ancient ruins where you can train any Armos at. And finally here, on the Zor River, you see in the very middle of the map, if you look down here, smack in the middle of the map on this little island here, we have another Armos ruins here. This is the last one. There are no other, Armos ruins or anything hidden anywhere. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some kind of idea of, like what the Armos do, where they are, how you should use them. So I think they're, like I mentioned with Lon Lon Ranch in Milan, it's very slept on. A lot of people don't opt to go for it, but I think it's something that, a lot of people should, I would encourage you to explore more, because I don't see it too much, but when I see it, like when I do see people go for it, it actually works out for them a lot of the time. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe, give me any kind of feedback or, criticism or anything. I'd love to hear it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.